Look at it. The shimmer of a wedding band. The subtle glint inside your smartphone's circuit board. Gold. It's everywhere. But have you ever stopped to ask the most fundamental, ridiculous, yet profound question? Why is it on Earth at all? Did some cosmic entity just bury it here? Is our planet one giant, glittering scavenger hunt? We think of gold as Earth's treasure, but the truth is far more dramatic. Today, we're going to dig, both literally and figuratively, to uncover the billion-year, universe-spanning journey of the precious metal. From the death of giant stars to the rings on your finger, get ready to see gold not as an investment, but as a cosmic relic. Here is the first mind-blowing fact: gold is not an made-in-Earth product. It is older than our planet. The atoms of gold you're looking at were forged in one of the universe's most cataclysmic events. The violent death of massive stars, like supernovae or the collision of two neutron stars. Our own sun simply doesn't have the horsepower to create gold. To create gold, you need the insane pressure and temperature of a massive star's death throes. So, the next time you see gold, remember this: it is stardust. It is the actual, ancient guts of a dead star. That gold is likely older than the Earth itself. The early Earth was a molten ball of fire. As it cooled, the heavier stuff, iron and nickel, sank to the center, forming the core. Now, gold is heavy, and it did sink too. Most of the gold on Earth is locked deep within the planet's core. If you could somehow reach the core, you'd find a treasury of gold so vast it could coat the entire surface of the Earth in a foot and a half-thick layer, but it's permanently out of reach. So, the gold we dig up, the gold that gives us wedding rings, where did that come from? The answer is space garbage. The Earth's core had already gobbled up all the original gold. But after this cleansing, our planet went through a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, a violent rain of asteroids and comets. These meteorites, which formed after the core, were laced with gold. When they smashed into the Earth, they replenished the crust, depositing the accessible gold we mine today. It's thanks to this billion-year-old cosmic artillery strike that humanity has any gold at all. And guess what? Companies are literally planning asteroid mining missions right now, aiming to drill into space rocks for gold. When the price is right, people will literally strap a drill to a rocket. The gold is in the crust, mixed into rock and quartz. How does that scattered cosmic dust turn into the solid gold nuggets we find? Deep underground, water, heated to supercritical temperatures by magma, can dissolve minute amounts of gold. These hot currents circulate through fissures. As the water cools, the gold is forced to solidify or precipitate, often clinging to veins of white quartz. This is why gold prospectors look for quartz veins. Over millions of years, erosion pushes these veins closer to the surface. Some veins fracture, dropping the gold into rivers, creating placer deposits. They weren't waiting for gold to grow. They were betting on 1,000,000 years of geology to deliver a dead star's guts right to their sieve. We know where gold came from, but let's get psychological. Why are humans so obsessed with it? Gold isn't the rarest metal or the strongest. Why the global fever? The answer is its perfect combination of properties. 1. Its immortal gold simply doesn't rust, tarnish, or decay. An ancient gold coin, thousands of years old, still gleams like it was minted yesterday. 2. It's malleable. You can flatten a single ounce into a sheer leaf that's 100 square feet. 3. It's historical. From the pharaohs of Egypt to the Incan Empire, gold has universally symbolized power, wealth, and immortality. Simply put, gold is the celebrity of the metal world: beautiful, easy going, and immensely wealthy. For centuries, gold was the backbone of the global economy. The gold standard was a system where governments promised that the money they printed was backed by a real amount of gold in their vault. Even today, central banks still hold massive gold reserves. Why? Because it's the ultimate safe harbor, and it's a technological superhero. Electronics, gold is an excellent conductor, and crucially, it doesn't corrode. That's why your iPhone, your laptop, and even deep space satellites use tiny amounts of gold in their circuitry. Aerospace, NASA coats certain spacecraft components with thin layers of gold to reflect radiation and protect the equipment. So, are we running out? The short answer is the easily accessible gold. Yes, we basically have. All the gold ever mined by human civilization, from the time of the Egyptians until today, would fit into a single cube, roughly 72 feet, 22 meters on each side. That's about the size of a tennis court. New mines are harder to find. But don't despair. Unmined treasures still exist in the ocean and the asteroids, waiting for their space miner crews. But the scarcity itself is what gives gold its ultimate value. What if tomorrow, gold was as common as sand? Currencies would collapse. The value is intrinsically linked to the difficulty of acquisition. If we did truly run out of gold, what happens? The jewelry market would likely shift to platinum or palladium. But the real winner would be recycling. A modern gold rush is already happening in our landfills. There's more gold in a ton of discarded smartphones and circuit boards than in a ton of gold ore from a typical mine. People are turning into urban prospectors, hunting for dead stars and electronic waste. It's a powerful lesson. The most valuable commodity on Earth might not be found in a mine. It might be found in your trash. Throughout history, gold has driven people mad. Kings waged wars for it. Empires rose and fell on the promise of its eternal luster. Gold is not just a metal, it is a mirror. It reflects humanity's deepest desires, our greed, our pursuit of immortality, our blind hope. Even today, people illegally mine gold, risking their lives, all for the promise of security. It's ironic this substance, forged in the universe's most violent explosions, is what we use to feel safe and secure down here on Earth. It transcends culture. In myths, it represents purity, power, or a dangerous temptation. Like King Midas, even your own body has gold in it. Your blood contains about 0.2 milligrams of the metal, playing a role in nerve signal transmission. The next time you look at a piece of gold, don't just see wealth. See the history of the universe. It's a journey that began with a dead star, traveled through interstellar space, smashed into the early Earth via meteorites, was carried by superheated magma water, forced up by geological uplift, washed into a river, discovered by a prospector, cast into a coin, revered by an emperor, and finally, ended up on the most humble, yet important place of all your hand. Gold is not just a metal. It is an epic journey. Knowing that the gold you wear is ancient, powerful, and utterly essential for the future of technology. What do you think is the real value of gold? Is it the dollar price, or the cosmic story it tells? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the ordinary things with extraordinary origins.